Hello everybody, Joe Tactical here again. In this video I want to share with you the Maxpedition 12 round shotgun pouch or ammo pouch, whatever you want to call it. Alright, now basically this holds a dozen shotgun shells, and I have a 12 gauge shotgun shell in there right now, but it looks that they would hold 20 gauge as well. I'm not exactly sure, but I don't see any reason why they wouldn't, because there's elastic in each side here, and that's definitely it looks like it's definitely small enough for a 20 gauge. And another cool thing is they put the elastic straps, they put one on the back wall and then one on the front wall, so you can kind of get your hand in there a little bit if you had to, so you have some room. Also, for what this is carrying, 12 shotgun shells, it is very slim and compact, which I like that. And it's definitely made of the high quality material that Maxpedition always uses, at least for everything that I've seen that they make. It's definitely overbuilt, which is good. Okay, now this is how it looks shut, and you got 3 rows of webbing here. This is really cool because this gives you big time versatility. Now there's a couple ways you can go about mounting this to your gear. I would definitely recommend using something that spans 5 instead of 3 and just catching the middle one. That way it goes through your first top molly, then it goes through the molly on the pouch, it goes through the second molly on whatever you're mounting it to, then it goes through this molly, and then it goes through the last one. So it spans a 5. It'll be a lot more rigid and everything, which you want, especially carrying something of this weight, because just the nature of the beast shotguns, they're really heavy and it's kind of a pain, so you kind of have to walk the line to make sure your gear is stable. One of the main features I really like about this system is the thought behind it. This pull tab is an awesome pull tab, okay? And you know, basically you just get your thumb in there like this and yank it, and that's very high speed. If you work with it a little bit, you'd be surprised how efficient it can be. Also, they have this Velcro loop field here that you can actually fold the tab over, and now it has an exposed pouch. That way you don't have the flap getting in your way. Alright. Also, another feature is this loop field back here. Now this might take some modification, but as this flap folds up, you might be able to incorporate some kind of Velcro on the actual system you're mounting it to, so that when you fold this up, like if there was a strip here, if you folded this up, it would stick to it. Now you wouldn't have that flap getting in your way, as it could right now, even with this front of the flap secured on that other Velcro. So it's just an idea, and it wouldn't take a lot. You don't need a lot of strength to it. You know, if you just put like if you're using slick sticks, or you know, whatever they're called, speed sticks or whatever, if you just put a little piece of Velcro loop or hook on that, just enough to where when it flips up, it grabs it, it retains it out of the way, and it's not a big deal. You can get to your ammo. Now, how I look about shotgun systems is, and really any firearm system, you have 3 categories in an overall firearm system. Alright, and I'm not an expert, I'm not military, I'm not law enforcement, but this is just my 2 cents. I look at it as you got the firearm itself, the accessories for the firearm, and you got the gear, the carry systems to keep feeding that firearm. And everything's kind of plays a part in one way or another as well. For example, a shotgun is a really good example of that. The shotgun, you know, nature of the beast, it's very heavy ammo, and you have to load it a lot. And with a lot of shotguns out there, now I know there are some magazine-fed shotguns, but for example, a Remington 870, you're pretty much loading one at a time. Now I know there's a couple devices out there that do whatever, but let's look at the overall average kind of thing. You're loading a shotgun 1 round at a time. something like an AR style rifle, you're loading 30 rounds at one time. To do a reasonably fast mag change on an AR-15 style rifle, anybody should be able to do it within 3 seconds. Okay, and that's not even fast. All right, where with a shotgun, what are you looking at? If you're really fast, you might be able to load 6 shells in 8 seconds. All right, so you're comparing 8 seconds to load 6 rounds, or 3 seconds. Let's just say 4 seconds to load 30 rounds. So it's the nature of the beast being a shotgun. But in no way whatsoever am I discrediting the shotgun, because there's nothing more potent, I guess you could say, than the shotgun, at least for small arm stuff. And it has its place in a big way, okay? But you have to understand the limitations. So if I throw a side saddle on a shotgun and it's got an extended mag on the shotgun, a magazine tube on the shotgun, that means pretty much the shotgun itself holds a dozen, and each individual pouch after that holds a dozen. So that's kind of how I look at it and break it down. I'll have a video showing a shotgun system probably here in I don't even know when, but it's up and coming. There's a lot of videos up and coming, and I've been working with a lot of different things, just trying to perfect some stuff before I bring it to the table to you guys. But let's check out the measurements of this. Alright, now I'm going to measure this actually with the top up. If you wanted to do, like, you wanted to know how far up, like, on your gear and stuff and the clearance you had. And by the way, if you had a pouch directly over top of this, you can still access your ammo. Now, if it was any closer or something like that, I wouldn't recommend it. Like just a molly away from this or something, I would just say this would be your minimum as far as clearance. So you could have your other one right here or whatever. But let's see what it is tall. Open, it's, let's just say 5 inches, and it's about 6.5 and about 2 inches deep. That's some heavy duty Velcro. Alright, now we're looking at 3.5 and again 6.5, and it's got a drain hole on the bottom. And I really like that they got the molly as tight as they do. It seems kind of like a pain or whatever. It seems a little stiffer than usual, but this is a dozen shotgun shells, so you're going to need that rigidity. So if you have any questions or whatever, please feel free to drop me a line. I'm not a professional, I'm not an expert, I'm not military, I'm not law enforcement, but I will do my best to answer all of your questions. And if I don't have the answer, then I'll do what I can to find the answer for you. But thank you very much for watching. And if you have any experiences with this, please, by all means, share it with me. That's what it's all about. That's why I make videos, so we can all learn from each other. So you give me your input, you'll help me learn, and then also I'll pass that information along to others as well. So thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Joe Tactical out.